Oh my goodness, you guys. Today was one of those mornings where I just could not get up. I couldn't wake up. I couldn't open my eyes. There was just like nothing more sweeter than sleep to me in that moment. I finally got up, but like my eyes still feel like heavy. But today's video is going to be on the L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear foundation. I've heard so many people rave about this. I can't believe I still haven't tried it because this has been out for a hot minute now, I think. Y'all, this foundation at the drugstore is $15.49. $15.49 for a drugstore foundation. When I was getting it ringed up, I was at Rite Aid, and it really took me back. I was like, wait, what? Honestly, I was really upset about this price because that's a lot of money, like, for a drugstore foundation. This stuff better be good. Yeah, so see, you can get it on Target for $8.99. I'm pissed. But then at Ulta, it's still $14.99. On Amazon, it's $11.97. Alright, so it's kind of different prices everywhere, basically. And then on the actual L'Oreal website, which who buys their stuff off of the actual websites? I don't know. I definitely don't. This does come in 1 fluid ounce, which is standard amount for most foundations. It comes in 30 shades as well, which is, wow, really great shade range by what I'm looking at online here. There's like starting really light to really dark, which is really awesome. So even if you didn't find your exact shade, you can mix, you know, 2 shades to create your own shade. There's some pinky undertones, some more yellow undertones, more neutral tones, and yeah, it looks really good. And then the description says, our most lightweight, breathable, long wear foundation. Be unstoppable, introducing our breakthrough long wear foundation with breathable skin technology. Up to 24-hour fresh wear foundation provides medium to full buildable coverage that lasts all day and allows the skin to breathe. Wow, all that sounds amazing, like the dream. Medium to full coverage, buildable, up to 24-hour wear, lightweight. The formulas: 3 oil absorbers resist sweat, water, and transfer. The ultra thin liquid goes on smoothly to give a fresh, healthy looking complexion that lasts. Color stays true and blends in evenly, so your makeup looks fresh all day. Non-comedogenic, I could never say that word. And formulated with SPF. The foundation is suitable for all skin types in 30 shades for every skin tone. Amazing. This sounds like a dream, you know what I mean? Like, hi. I'm gonna go ahead and apply one side with a sponge and one side with a brush. And I just washed all my brushes. Oh my goodness, it's so satisfying. I'm about to go get all of them. They're so clean. Oh, and I got a new sponge. Typically I use the Real Techniques, the orange sponges. Those are my favorite. I love them. I'm not on the Beauty Blender kick because I don't think it's worth paying $20 for a sponge when the Real Techniques sponge, it does just as good, if not better, and it's like $5. But this e.l.f. one, I was kind of curious because like in the packaging I like squashed it. And it seemed like it was nice. It's the Total Face sponge. It says use wet or dry. I never use my sponges dry. I always use them wet, but this seems really soft, so I really want to try it out.
I didn't realize that my camera was not recording while I was applying the foundation, but I just quickly wanted to pause and let you guys know that I did prefer a sponge for the application of this foundation. I just feel like I almost always do prefer the sponge, so I applied the rest of it with the sponge.
I mean, this is just one very thin layer. It feels incredible. I could actually walk out the door just like this because it looks beautiful on the skin. It's really evened out my skin tone. It's a true medium coverage because it's like it covered and evened out my skin tone without overly covering and like completely, I could still see some of my skin peeking through, you know? So it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful, okay? But I'm gonna go in with a little bit more on like my spots that I feel like need just the smallest amount of more coverage, just because I like those to be like pretty gone. So what I do typically with most foundations is I put it on and then I wait about 30 seconds before I blend it out. That way the coverage really stays there. So let's see how this works in this situation. The formula is just wowza. Like upon first application, it's really, I mean, really beautiful. It's so thin, but it has such a beautiful coverage. It lays so nice on the skin. Wow, I am impressed with this. $15.49 might just be worth it. So I mean, see how this wears, but so far I love it. It really looks so beautiful. It has a nice satin finish. It's not emphasizing any of my dry patches, but it's not also looking oily. It's just that perfect satin finish, which I love. I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup, and I'm gonna set under my eyes and in my T-zone. I personally am not gonna do a concealer because I haven't been wearing concealer for the past few months. Set my under eye area with like a light banana powder just to brighten it up a little bit, and then a clear translucent powder everywhere else, and be right back.
And this is what it looked like right after I applied all of my makeup. I did like the blush, the bronzer, did some eyeshadow and stuff like that. And this is what it looked like right afterwards. So the next clip is the end of the day.
Okay, wow, this camera is heavy. I just got home and it is like 10 minutes till 8 p.m. and this is what my foundation looks like. I just wanted to do like a really quick check-in. I'm gonna wear it again tomorrow and let you guys know, but I'll let you take a look. I didn't even do check-ins throughout the day because I got really busy at work, and then I realized that my foundation still looked bomb. Right now, let me see. Right now, it looks pretty dewy, oily, whatever you want to call it. Like in my T-zone, I feel like in my cheeks right here, but like I don't mind it. I feel like it still looks good. Around my nose it still looks good, which is very impressive because foundation looks bad typically like around my nose by the end of the day, like really, really bad. But I mean, I'm just so impressed with this foundation that I don't even have words to say. I mean, my goodness. It's been on my face for 9 hours and it still looks so good. It hasn't rubbed off. I haven't touched it up. Nothing. It is day 2 of me. 4? Nope. 2. It is the end of the day actually, and I've been kind of the worst. I've been not doing check-ins throughout the day just because honestly, I don't feel like this foundation even needs check-ins. Like, it looks amazing. Like, I'm looking at myself right now and I can't even believe how good it looks, and it's the end of the day and I've had a really long day. I mean, my face doesn't look that great because like I've had a long day. I also got my eyebrows threaded, so I don't have any makeup on my eyebrows. The foundation kind of got rubbed off a little bit around my eyebrows when she threads and stuff. So then I got my stash done too. But I just feel like this foundation makes my skin look so good. It really smooths it out. It gets a little bit oily throughout the day in my T-zone, but I don't mind. I honestly will just take a napkin and just like pat my T-zone a little bit because that just naturally always happens. But I love the satin finish to it. It feels so lightweight, it just feels thin and light on my skin. Both days, this is the second day of wearing it, but both days I haven't applied Fix Plus over my foundation, which I typically do. But with this foundation, I feel like I don't need to because it has such a beautiful finish to it. It has amazing medium to full coverage. I build it up a little bit on like my acne areas, and yeah, it just looks so good. I've gotten so many compliments on my skin. I feel like it's just the ultimate
foundation, like drugstore foundation. I think this is the best drugstore foundation I've ever used. Hello, it is day 3. Uno, dos, tres. That song, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know, but it is day 3 and this is me sitting outside in natural daylight. Just wanted to show you guys what my face looks like. Here you go, really quick. And I'm gonna go inside because it's gonna get awkward because somebody's walking by. Yeah, I'm inside now. It was really awkward because there was a guy walking a dog and I'm like, ugh, I don't want to be talking to the camera. And then he's walking by probably thinking, what is she doing? Why? Is she like a YouTuber or whatever? But I want to show you guys what the foundation looked like in natural daylight. And like the lighting's really bad right here. Oh, I'm watching Jane the Virgin. So good. I had to pause myself right there because I went on a rant and I didn't even talk about the foundation. But you guys get the gist. This is hands down the best drugstore foundation that I have ever tried. I highly recommend it. If you haven't tried it, please go try it. It is life-changing and it is affordable. It is under $20, so go get it. All right, bye. Oh, I got my nails done. Hey, 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 hey. How poppin' is this? Orange? I feel it coming. It just... yeah, I feel like that's all I gotta say, you know? I just really love it. I love everything about it. There's really nothing that I don't like about it, which is crazy. Y'all already know, basically. I love it. It just makes me feel so good, so good. Ooh, ooh, ha! That's how it makes me feel.